So I have both the iPhone 12 Pro Max and 8 Plus box here. So let's do a comparison side by side. So you can see the iPhone 12 Pro Max box is almost half in thickness compared to the iPhone 8 Plus. Now of course both of these units have already been unboxed before, but for the sake of this video I just placed the iPhones back into the boxes for me to do a quick unbox again. Now taking a look at both of these units side by side without any casing, the sizes are very much similar to one another. The iPhone 12 Pro Max is just a little bit taller than the iPhone 8 Plus. So I don't think this will affect the usability much. Now moving on to the sides. The iPhone 12 Pro Max and 8 Plus measures at exactly the same dimensions. But over here you can see the 12 Pro Max looks thicker because of the flat edges. Now the flat edges provides more grip and comfort when holding the phone. The iPhone 8 Plus is more slippery to handle due to the glass back as well. Now you can see the power button, it's slightly lower on the 12 Pro Max. It is also similar on the other side for the volume rocker and the silent button. So this is easier for you to reach if you have smaller hands in terms of handling. To the bottom, the 12 Pro Max have lesser holes for the speaker grills compared to the 8 Plus. Now moving to the back, you can see the 8 Plus is very glossy and the 12 Pro Max is matte to the touch. Comparing the camera bumps here, yeah, the 8 Plus has a few scratches on it because it's already a few years old. Now the 12 Pro Max cameras are much bigger and the camera bump is also smaller as compared to the 8 Plus. Now moving on to the front screen, you can see the screen for the 12 Pro Max is so much bigger than the 8 Plus. Now moving on to the camera comparison between both of these phones. All the photos are taken straight from the camera without any post-processing and taken by the wide-angle camera from both phones. Bear in mind the 12 Pro has ultra-wide, wide and telephoto. Both these photos are taken outdoors in natural light, and I will give you a moment to tell which is taken by the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 8 Plus. You can see outdoors in natural light, the photo by iPhone 12 Pro Max is sharper and have a warmer tint. Overall, both of these phones takes good photo with sufficient lighting. Cropping in is where you will see some differentiation. The temperature tone of these images are different, but the sharpness of both these phones are almost identical at this stage. This is an indoor shot comparison between both phones. Uncropped, both these phones are sharp in the center, but the iPhone 8 Plus is softer at the corners. Cropped in, you can see the small raised buttons on the iPhone 12 Pro Max is sharper than the 8 Plus. Moving on to the night pictures, this is where the 12 Pro Max excels the most using its larger sensor. Right away you can see the detail on the picture taken by the iPhone 12 Pro Max, whereas the picture of the iPhone 8 Plus is basically not usable. The cropped in picture shows a clear and definitive result. In summary, in my opinion, considering these phones are 3 years apart, Apple did little to improve the 12 Pro Max cameras in daylight, but did big improvements in the camera for night photography. So if you take lots of photos at night, you will definitely benefit from this upgrade.